Sizzling summer, why experts say we could see temperatures higher than normal in the next few months. A powerful story of perseverance. See the heartwarming moments for some former gang members when they receive their diplomas. You're watching The Rundown. I'm Michelle Valles, and for Robin Winston. More on those stories in just a moment. But first, the LA City Council is taking the first step to possibly suspend Councilmember Curran Price, who's now facing corruption charges. The Rules Committee is discussing whether to temporarily prevent Councilmember Price from serving on the council. The two previous council members who were charged with crimes in recent years were swiftly suspended from council and replaced with the caretaker for their districts. But the current council president, Paul Krikorian, has said his council will take time to discuss the matter further. Some members of the community are coming to Price's defense.
What we have been hearing for the last week now concerning our councilman, Curran Price, is we've been hearing a lot about unproven charges that have been against him. What we have not been hearing is about what is proven.
Price is charged with 10 felonies, including embezzlement, perjury, and conflict of interest. He says the charges are unwarranted. Any recommendations that come from the meeting would head to the full council. The council will need to come to a unanimous decision in order to suspend Price. A sad end in the search for the missing Titan submersible. All 5 people aboard the craft are presumed dead following a catastrophic implosion. Debris from the Titan was found on the ocean floor near the Titanic. The Coast Guard says the craft apparently had a fatal implosion under the intense pressure of the ocean. A U.S. Navy official says their systems picked up a sound consistent with an implosion at around the time the Titan lost communication. The situation has turned into a recovery mission.
We'll continue to work and continue to search the area. And I hope that this discovery provides some solace during this difficult time.
Now investigators are turning their focus to what caused the implosion. Roughly 100 firefighters stopped a brush fire just feet away from homes in a West Hills neighborhood. Fire officials say they were lucky it wasn't windy. Otherwise, that fire could have spread a whole lot faster. LA City, LA County, and Ventura County firefighters worked together to contain the fire to about 2 acres on Thursday. And fire departments across the state are preparing for an increase in similar fast-moving brush fires this summer.
With the recent rains that we've had quite a bit of vegetation growing, and it's going to be a very volatile fire season, not just for Southern California, but for all of California and even the western states.
Chief Sam says the best thing homeowners can do right now is be proactive. That includes clearing hazardous vegetation around your home to create a defensible space. It may feel cool and comfortable now, but don't expect things to stay that way. The National Weather Service is predicting a hotter than average summer in California. Here we go, especially in the northern part of the state. So enjoy what's left of that June gloom while you can.
There are chances that we will be seeing above normal temperatures. I know, kind of hard to believe because it's been so cool, but once, some areas of high pressure kind of set up over the area, it can start to get really warm.
And when it comes to rain, don't expect much this summer. Experts predict average precipitation, but thanks to our wet winter, California isn't in a dire drought situation like we've been in years past. Right now, only 6% of the state is experiencing drought conditions, but of course that will change as it heats up and things dry out. Let's get a check of the forecast with meteorologist Belen de Leon.
Hi, everyone. Here's what I'm tracking in your forecast in the next several days. We have a gloomy morning with areas of drizzle, but we'll get to that sunshine during the afternoon with mild temperatures. Over the weekend, we'll have less and less of that cloud cover during the mornings, faster clearing, and then next week, raise 4 days with summer temperatures. Check this out. On Friday, forecasting a high of 76 degrees. But the weather over the weekend and through next week is going to start to heat up. By next Thursday, temperatures will be around 92 degrees. So if you're a fan of the warmer summer-like weather, you got to wait a week. That's when it's going to sizzle. The temperatures by next Thursday are going to be 16 degrees warmer. It's time to check your AC and that you have an adequate way of cooling down. Be safe, everyone.
More trouble on Metro. A bus driver is recovering after he was stabbed in the back by a passenger. Police say the driver was standing at the front of the bus when the man pulled out a knife and stabbed him. A security guard was able to subdue the attacker with pepper spray until police arrived. The driver was taken to a hospital and is expected to be okay. This latest attack comes weeks after another Metro bus driver was stabbed in Woodland Hills. And LA Metro is looking into creating its own police department with its own officers, investigators, and special operations teams. The Metro Board of Directors voted to pursue the possible creation of the in-house public safety department. The Metro CEO will now start working on specific plans, and if this does go through, it would replace contracts with its current law enforcement agencies. Thousands of hotel workers in Southern California may walk off the job in the coming days. The union, representing room attendants, cooks, servers, and front desk agents, says if workers don't get a fair contract, they will start a massive strike. Hotel workers, union leaders, and even some elected officials rallied in Westchester. They're demanding an immediate $5 wage increase to keep up with the rising costs of housing. They're also fighting for better health care benefits, pension, and safer workloads. As their protests blocked traffic on Century Boulevard near LAX, some 200 demonstrators were arrested, including some LA City Council members.
Workers in the hotel industry have been breaking their backs to build this industry and make the owners prosperous. We're saying those who work in LA need to be able to live in LA.
The hotel workers' contract expires at the end of this month. In response, though, the Hotel Association of LA called the demonstration political theater that disrupts our community, adding good faith negotiations are already underway. Well, we are seeing more bear sightings in Burbank. In fact, they're getting into trash cans, yards, and patios. Some neighbors are so concerned they want the bears gone. Take a look at this video of black bears near homes in the Verdugo Hills of Burbank. There have been many sightings along Country Club Drive in the past 6 weeks, putting neighbors on edge. The California Department of Fish and Wildlife held a meeting to talk about the bears. They stress that bear attacks on humans are rare.
We think there are about 700 to 800,000 black bears across all of North America. Fewer than one person is actually fatally injured by a black bear every year.
Wildlife officials say relocating the bears doesn't work because bears tend to go back to where they came from, even traveling hundreds of miles to do so. Okay, the Summer Olympics come to LA in 2028, and thousands of kids are already feeling the vibe. They got the opportunity to try out some Olympic events during a day of sport in Baldwin Hills. The LA 28 committee hosted this special event. Children from across Southern California tried out everything from water polo to track and field, and they got to meet some decorated U.S. Olympic athletes like Carl Lewis and Janet Evans. The kids we spoke with had a great time.
It was so fun. We did our first race, our first little game, and it was pretty fun. I just tried my best.
How'd you do?
I did pretty good. I won.
That's better than good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What a sweetheart. I also had the pleasure of being there hosting the opening ceremony. We were with legends, inspiring future legends. A San Bernardino County Medical School had a unique graduation season this year. Listen to this. 2 sets of identical twins are now doctors after graduating from the same medical school at the same time. Christopher and Louis Chan on the left graduated from Loma Linda University with their doctoral degrees in pharmacy. And Lauren and Karen Bethan on the right are now MDs. Both twins are Southern California natives, and they share the unique experience of people doing double takes. Professors and friends, of course, confuse them with their twin brother or sister.
The same professors and the same classmates, and they always think you're the other twin. Also, being able to be like study partners, I think that's also a unique experience that we have together.
The professors, obviously. I remember Dr. Davis, that first day that we were there, he was like, wait, am I saying double?
For the first time, the twin doctors now get to pretend to be a non-twin, working in different cities and at different hospitals. Good luck to them. Homeboy Industries, it is the largest gang rehab and re-entry program in the world. In fact, the group held its largest academic graduation celebration ever. NBC4 photojournalist Jeremy Bermudez brings us a story from Chinatown.
Congratulations. Okay. Today we have the opportunity to celebrate amazing accomplishments of our family members.
I'm a graduate from high school. I didn't see myself graduating. I tried, you know. I kind of got discouraged a little bit, but you know what, at the end of the day, I knew that this is what I needed. Man, it feels good, you know.
You made it, baby. Yeah, 2023.
Everyone here provided me with the hope to fully embrace the idea that it's never too late. When they told me, I ain't gonna lie, I almost passed out. When she told me, I was like, what? I'm about to graduate? I'm like, wow. I just couldn't believe it. That I got my high school diploma. I cried that day. I'm crying today.
You know, these are folks who have had extraordinary burdens and anguish and difficulties in their life, but they manage to, rise above all of that and educate themselves against all odds. And so they're a sign of hope to folks for whom hope is foreign.
I got a message for everybody that don't think they could do it. I come from doing nothing, coming out of jail, hanging out, doing nothing, going back to the same thing. If I could do it, you guys could do it. Feeling great, man. A little nervous, but we did it.
It's that moment. I've been waiting on this my whole life. Here it comes. Oh my God.
More than 60 people graduated, and some are getting high school diplomas, GEDs, bachelor's, and even master's degrees. You can always get news and weather updates on the NBCLA app and at our website, NBCLA.com. Thanks for watching The Rundown.